dogs here are kind of blind, so as long as you don't run and make it a loud, stupid noise, they won't chase after you. Let's go ahead and go this way, and we'll find ourselves in a very familiar area, the Raccoon Police Department. An interesting thing, you'll notice like a time transition on the screen, so it's very bright right now, but when you get out of the RPD, it's going to be a little bit darker. So let's see what happens in here. Here we go. Surprise, motherfucker! This is not going to end very well for you, buddy. And that is what I call getting face donked by Nemesis. I'm going to do my best to avoid that fate. And now we know why Brad was a zombie in Resident Evil 2. Now, here's one of those choices I was talking about. You can either fight the monster, aka Nemesis, or you can run. I would encourage you entering the police station, but that's not what we're here to do. We're here to fight. So you're giving it more than a few seconds before the choice is made for you. So we're going to fight. And before we fight, we're going to get hit right upside the back of the head with our Nemesis. We're going to examine Brad's body and get the card, and luckily Nemesis is nice enough for us to grab the card. Ow. But he's not. No! So he'll grab you. Button mash, I'm sure you hear that. And we're going to escape. We're going to go this way. Or will we? So, as you can notice, first off, check Brad's key card thing, so we can go ahead and get his key cards. That's important. And you notice that foreboding music in the background. That means Nemesis is hunting you, and that means you're in danger. And I'm very much in danger if I'm in this level of health. So, if you run away from the door that you exited, and it's not in view, Nemesis will enter it. So I still see it, but Nemesis can't enter. The moment I exit the screen, he enters the room, the area. So run this way. It looks like I'm being stupid. Hide yourself in this corner, and he will get caught in the corner. If you're very good with this, you can avoid getting hit, and he runs away like a little bitch until he hears me talking shit, and then he actually makes it here. So I'm going to go ahead and heal, because I'm not going to risk getting face domed like Brad. So what I like to do is I like to not get really close to Nemesis, but not too close. And what you want to do is he'll grab you with his uncovered arm. So if you can make your way around, actually no, ow. Actually, he grabs you with his covered arm, my bad. If you can run to his exposed area, he can't grab you, and that's how he'll insta-kill you. He'll insta-kill you starting with your health being in yellow. So make sure that that was beautiful, that you're always in yellow health, because otherwise he'll grab you, and I need to get the hell out of the way before he decides to punch me. Ow, like that. So I'm always going to try to stay in fine, or I'm going to try to or try to hide in an area where I know it's going to give me some kind of tactical advantage like this. Let's see if I can dodge. Ow, no, I can't dodge. Oh, that's going to be close. It's my last healing time, so we got to make it count. So just keep smacking him. He takes a lot of ammo to go down, so don't feel bad if you die, if you're trying this for the first time. I'm going to reload. You should almost be down. Come on, go down. Go down. Come on, buddy. Good. Okay, he's down. Now, when you down him 2 times, he's down. He's never going to chase you again. And every time you take on Nemesis and you beat him and you survive, obviously, you'll get a gun part, which in this case we get some gun parts for an Eagle handgun, which is a very good gun for the early stages of the game because it has an increased chance for a critical hit, aka a headshot, and it shoots very quickly. It's going to be the handgun I'm going to use to... Sometimes Brad's not there when I come back here, and that's nice to know. Sometimes he's disappeared, other times he's not. But if you decide to run away from Nemesis, he won't enter this area. The game's not going to spook you with that yet. The game's going to assume that this is probably your first time playing this, and it's not going to scare you like that. I'm going to actually... Yeah, I'll take one of these herbs, because I'm kind of hurting right now. I'll just take one, because I know I have a red herb in my box. I just got to get to it. It looks very familiar from Resident Evil 2, but a lot of the areas are going to be locked off to you. Let's grab these bullets right here to replenish some bullets that we need. Okay, those bullets are taken. Okay, let's go this way. Let's see here. Let's grab this map. We're not going to need that. Let's go to this. We use the stars card. And it looks like very similar to the computer room in Resident Evil 2. So remember 0131. We're going to need that for the safe. 0131. Alright. So if you don't have Brad's card, you have to find Jill's card in here, which will do the same thing, but you find it deeper in the police station. So it means you have to do some backtracking. Now, because I'm not for backtracking, I'm not going to worry about that. So now we have the zombies here to worry about. I'll go ahead and pop their heads off because, you know, I want to see my hanging bullets. And maybe, oh damn it, I was hoping maybe I'd get like 2, but I guess we're going to settle for, I was hoping to get 2. Damn it. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to, let's see, is he dead? Maybe, possibly. If not, I might bite me, because if he bites my leg, I can just crunch his head. Or field goal in Jill's case. Boop, he dead. Okay, all zombies should be dead, and even if they're not, we'll have to deal with that. They'll have to deal with Nemesis. So, it's RPD Officer Marvin Brunhall. He's been fatally wounded by zombies. In this version, he's not wounded by Brad. He appears to be holding something in his hand. Marvin's report. September 24th, there are reports of theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-colored clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems are installed on the face of the clock and are missing. Why the fuck do we have gems on the clock that people can steal? Due to the lack of available officers at the time, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. Signed, Marvin Burnall. Report. Based upon an autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I've discovered that he has one of the missing gems. Son of a bitch. He apparently took shelter in the police department at 10 a.m. where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. A stitch in 9, I forgot the old saying. A stitch in time saves 9 and also bullets. It's easier to put them down when they're still a human. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At this time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. Signed, Marvin Burnall. I like to think that if Marvin survives, he would have kept that gem and sold it for money. Anyways, let's go ahead and take these shotgun shells. If these shotgun shells are here, then they will not be in the Raccoon Police Department's staging area, or like their conference room, which is where the gem, one of the gems from Resident Evil 2 were. So I'm not going to go that way. Now there might be some red herbs there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and grab this gem for incentive. Actually, no, I'm going to save that. I want to have one empty slot in case I really need it. It's locked with a simple lock, so we can't open that lock. So remember, it's 131, if I remember right, hopefully. 0, 1, 3, 1. We get the stars key. We need this to access the stars room. So we're absolutely going to need this. So that's why I wanted to have that one space. Zombie! Alright. Okay, she's dead, so I can go ahead and stand over her body. There we go. Reload. Let's go ahead and kill these zombies some more. More! Is he dead? Yep, he's dead. Now there is a zombie right there. I'm probably going to have to frequent this area. So let's see if he's dead. Nope. Okay, now he's dead. Reload. Let's go in here. I'm not going to go down that second door since I already have the shotgun shells, so there's really no point for me to go that way. There's a report here that's going to examine it. This is David's memo. David was that poor officer that was in the bottom of that basement with the shotgun and the lighter oil. But anyways, David's memo. My sanity is at its end. I still can't believe this happened. We lost another man yesterday. Meyer, one of our better marksmen. He saw me panic once we were overrun by zombies, but he came back to save me. But when the time came to return to it, I ran. I'm a coward. I can still hear him calling my name. I can still hear the screams come from behind. You asshole! The sound of his flesh being stripped from his bones. I was afraid, terrified. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades. Now I'm just cutting through the chill with the whiskey, unloading my Mossberg on anything undead. That shotgun's become a close friend of mine. I've blasted many a zombie into fertilizer with it. We've lost 13 men as of yesterday. In 3 hours we'll bicker over trivial things in the mean room. It's a total waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will turn one last bite into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. Ah, zombies! But yeah, David decided to end it before he turned into a zombie, and you know, in a way, I don't exactly blame him because I wouldn't want to turn into a zombie. But yeah, so let's go ahead and put this away. I think I am going to. I'm absolutely going to put Brad's card away. So let's put Brad's card away because we're never going to use that. We're going to put the gun parts away. We're going to need the stars key, but I can go ahead and mix this with a red herb to maximize the healing potential of that. There will be a healing item up there, so I'm going to keep that up there. I feel like I can be doing just a little bit more. I feel like it. Maybe, just maybe, I'll take one more healing item. Because the thing about that key is I'll use it and I won't have to worry about that slot anymore because it'll be empty. So let me go ahead and put that gunpowder away really quick. I'm just trying to think through my processes right now. Let's go put that away. I thought there was a ink ribbon here. Did I grab it? No, I didn't grab the ink ribbon. Let's put that away. I'm not going to save just yet. I think I can do one more grand adventure before I start feeling the sting of paranoia. So let's go ahead and equip this. If I need to, I will use the shotgun to kill the 3 zombies and fat zombie that are up there. So, if we're lucky, which I'm generally not very lucky, there'll be 2 red herbs at the end of the next hallway. Not this hallway, but the next hallway. Screw you, die. You too. Get closer. You're dead. Leave this one away alone. I'm not going to bother with that one. Fat zombie, I guess I'll have to take him out. Okay, he dead. Okay, is there anything back here? Okay, it's not like Resident Evil 2. I think Resident Evil 2 had ammo behind there. Let's reload. Let's go this way. I don't think there's zombies here like Resident Evil 2. And do we get red herbs? Nope. I'm not going to worry about the red herbs that are downstairs. I should, but I'm not going to. You no longer need to keep discarding. Yes. Okay, so the reason I also wanted some extra space here is we might get a Magnum or grenade launcher. Let's see which one we get. We get the grenade launcher. Not as great as the Magnum, but it's useful in its own right. So let's examine this. We'll get first aid spray. So we get 2 healing items. And we get the lockpick. This is the key item we came all this way to get. Chris's stuff, made in heaven. So he also has a jacket just like his sister Claire. Let's examine here. Multiple trophies. One of them reads Marksman Contest Winner Chris Redfield. This is totally going to be a thumbnail image for this part, and that is such a good like upscale picture of this team. But Rebecca's nowhere to be seen, so unfortunately. So you can examine some stuff here. Nothing there. There's nothing like in Resident Evil 2 where there's like a hidden photo on Wesker's desk. But let's go ahead and get these bullets. It's a double stack of handgun ammo. I think we're pretty set. We have a lot of ammo and good stuff. So let's go ahead and exit and see what happens. The fuck? Who's that? Maybe it's a survivor. Hit the button, Joe.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
What's very interesting, I just noticed the knobs on that thing look like the AC things on cars where like left is hot and right is cold with the red and blue. So maybe this controls the AC to the whole building. I don't know. That just literally just came to me just now. So let's go down this way and try to get out of this building. So there should only be 1 zombie here, and watch me get bit by just that 1 zombie. Run, Joe, run, run, run! Okay, so why did the music stop? That's unfortunate. So, remember what I told you about the music about Nemesis hunting you? He's going to enter through that window, and he's going to enter with a very loud, shall we say, surprise. And I'm not talking about him jumping through the window. But another thing, I like to imagine, you can examine this. I can't see anything outside this window, and Nemesis is like just waving at you like, hi! But anyways, sorry about that long pause. So, let's see what that loud bang is, shall we? Holy shit, he has a rocket launcher. So, what I like to do is, I like to try to avoid these rockets here. Whoa, that's close. Oh, he hit me with that. Okay, we're getting hell out of dodge. He has 3, so he shoots it 5 times. We used up 3 of his rounds. So let's go ahead and unlock this right quick. That's just a gunpowder, but we're not going to worry about that. We'll come back and get these items all here in a minute. So let's go in here. This is going to be our arena to fight Nemesis. Now remember, he shot 3 rockets. He has 2 left. And as long as I don't get hit by him, we should be good. So let's go ahead and run. And try to avoid it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's 4. 5. Okay, now his rocket launcher no longer works. It explodes. Stay in here. This bookcase will shield us from Nemesis. If we're lucky, he'll stay here, and he'll never get in. And then we can just go ahead and keep popping him. Or he can run in here. But if you run out and aim Jill towards the door and run back in, he'll never be able to reach us. Sometimes. I feel like this is a very like Tom and Jerry-esque run, because as he comes in, I want to run out, and there's really nothing he can do. He can still punch me. His punch can still reach me, so be careful about that. So just shoot him with the shotgun when he's down, and I need to back up just a tiny bit. Ow! Let's get out of here. Let's run back in here. Go back in here, and he again cannot reach me. So the first 2 encounters with Nemesis are really easy if you can position yourself really well. Let's go ahead and reload. Come on, go down, go down. He's literally eating my ammo up. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So he's down, and I need to use up something. I don't really want to use up anything. I should have actually not grab the grenade launcher, but anyways, I'll just go ahead and use this because I don't want to make a trip. It's a waste, but I don't want to. I don't know if that item's still going to be on the ground, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Maybe it stays on the ground, maybe not. Alright, so let's go back in here. We'll get all these items, and then we will rearrange our inventory, and then we will exit the police station. We'll go into the next area of the game when we get to the next save area. I'll go ahead and call that a recording. We've done a lot of stuff with this recording. I want to make sure it sounds perfect this time around. So let's first put away the grenade launcher, because I'm not going to use that I'm not going to use it just yet. Let's go ahead and reload the shotgun, and then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this handgun. I might use it, I might not. It just really depends. Put that away. No, I didn't want to do that. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go with that. So let's go ahead and combine these 2 parts. We get the Eagle 6.0, which, let's examine it, is the STI Eagle 6.0, a custom-made gun for competitions. It uses 9mm parabellum rounds. It looks like a 1911 style gun with a rifle scope on top, no less, which is very interesting. But you know, I assume this is like late 90s. I imagine gun technology in the 90s is not nearly as good as gun technology in the present day. So let's see here. I think we can manage it with a shotgun alone, and we can just grab shells as needed. Let me go ahead and for now I'm gonna put away the healing item. I'm okay for now. Just to have extra space, because I gotta grab the jewel, I gotta grab that gunpowder B, and there's 3 herbs in the very beginning of the police station, which I'm gonna try not to combine those, but if I'd have to, I have to. I might have to combine 2 of them and leave a 3rd. Let's go ahead and grab this and grab this. Okay, let's go ahead and exit here. There's nothing here. We took care of Nemesis. Welcome, Leon. That little banner back there. Let's exit. We can go ahead and leave. We got everything we need here. Let's go ahead and grab these herbs here. There's 2, so I don't need to actually combine these. So plenty. Okay, let's go ahead and go this way. So now we can escape. As you notice, it's a little bit darker, which is a nice, and Brad's body's missing, which is a nice attention to detail. It's a little bit darker. So let's go ahead and equip this. I don't think the run speed in this game changes if you have a gun or not. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go ahead and store some of my useless stuff away. Hopefully I don't attract the dogs. Okay, good. That dog was almost about to take a bite out of Jill, like a bite out of crime. Alright, so let's put away these healing items for right now. Let's put away the gunpowder B. We'll put that away. We'll keep our handgun, our shotgun handy. I could probably get away with just the handgun, but I'd rather not risk it. Never know. We might need it. Let's escape that doggo, and let's go this way. This is why we need the lockpick in the police station, so we can get deeper in the city. And we can continue on, and you know, all that. What the fuck? What was that? Anyways, so let's examine the body here. We'll get some handgun bullets, and he'll also have a little diary. So the mercenary says, it's following 6 months of intensive training. My body's edge has returned. I was a good soldier, but when they ordered my execution with no reason given, I was tortured and forced to give a false confession under duress. But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. Or maybe it was more condemning me. But the company had helped me out and given me a second lease on life. September 15th, I ended my vacation short and returned to the HQ office. It looks like my UBCS unit has been called into action. Umbrella maintains its own paramilitary unit to counter corporate terrorism and VIP abductions. In addition, they have nightmen who specialize in handling problems caused by illegal products. I'm currently a member of the latter. Dawn's here, but we're still slogging through this nightmare. There's no provisions of any kind here. The undead walk the streets feeding upon the flesh of the living. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Death in the row seems like a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger on myself in the hope that my dead body won't come back to life at all. So, hopefully he didn't have to suffer too badly, but yeah, it looks like he might have gotten attacked by a brain sucker, because looking at part of his model, it looks like his brain got sucked out, which can totally happen in this game. So, over here, we don't have the wrench, so we cannot get that, but there is some nifty herbs here that we can grab. I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 of these green herbs, because I think there's some red herbs here. Now, you have a choice here. You can go to, I want to say you can go to the left, which will lead us to the, I'm trying to think how I want to say it. It'll lead us to the Raccoon Times. Oh, not yet. We still got some time. Run, Jill, run. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Go this way, Jill. There's doggoos everywhere. Avoid that doggo, examine his body, and we'll get some gunpowder B. And then we're going to go this way, avoid the doggoos, all 3 of them, and enter the garage. And luckily I have 1 open spot, so we can grab what's in here. If I didn't have 1 open spot, I could just combine the herbs and grab this. So I don't know what compels Jill to jack the charging cables, the power cables, the cables, the jumper cables. There we go. From that, but you know, she's a kleptomaniac at heart, so she's going to take whatever she wants to. Apparently, this office belongs to Yuri. Stop engine before entering or something like that. So let's go ahead and enter here. And this is our save room that I said I was going to stop recording in for this moment. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and grab those bullets. I don't think there's nothing else here. Let me rearrange my inventory just slightly. Let me put away this green herb with power cables. I'm going to put away 1 of these herbs. Yeah, I'm going to need the lockpick. Put away the shotgun for now. And I think we're good. Let's go ahead and get the ink ribbon. And we're going to save. And that'll be it for this part or this record session. So I'll catch you folks in a minute. And see you later. And if you like this, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting, and all that wonderful stuff. Later.